As you can see, the right side of my face is already finished, but I've left the left side bare so you guys can follow along. First, to make sure that your shadow lasts all day long, be sure to use a primer. I use TooFaced Shadow Insurance in Candlelight. I've already applied it, but you just want to dab on a small amount onto your eyelid and blend it in really well. However, I'm going to be using a small angled brush to apply a layer of sheer shimmer shadow. You just want to apply this liberally all over your eyelid. Feel free to blend in with your fingers at any point. Now we're going to start our look with the very white shimmer. Start from the outer corner of your lid and work your way towards the inner corner. Because this is going to be one of our 4 focal colors, you want to just pat it on rather than smearing it all over your eye. Next, we're going to move on to the light gray color. Using the end of your brush, start from the outer corner and brush it towards the middle of your eye. Make sure to get an even distribution. Next, we're going to use this pretty glitter black. You just want to go ahead and follow along the gray color with this new black. However, because it's such a harsh color, be very aware to create an even distribution. Finally, the last color of our look is going to be this very black. Using the tip of your brush, start from the middle of your lash line towards the outer corner of your eye and then work your way up to the outline of the gray and glitter black. Flip your brush to the shorter edge and follow along that outline. Working in the opposite direction, flip your brush again to the longer edge and just push the shadow back towards the outer corner of your eye. Again, feel free to use your fingers since these colors are so harsh and can be quite difficult. We're just going to try and accent the outer black with the glitter black to give it a different visual appeal. Feel free to smooth any harsh edges to create a softer look. Now we're going to move on to eyeliner. I will be using e.l.f. Cream Liner, but any eyeliner works. If you are using eyeliner like mine, be sure to use a small angled brush. This will help apply your liner with precision. First, we're just going to line our natural eye before winging it out into a cat eye look. Although I like my eyeliner thick, yours can be as thin or thick as you would like. Now, start from the middle of your liner and work your way out. Because our shadow is so dramatic, I'm not really going to go ahead and make a dramatic cat eye look. However, you can wing it out as much as you like. Now I'm going to show you how to trace your liner with the matted shadow that I was talking about. Again, this will help prevent smearing and make sure that your liner stays in place. Now we can move on to lashes. First, we're going to apply a light layer of mascara. I'll be using my MAC Hot and Naughty Lash Mascara. Anyway, my favorite lashes are Ardell's 120 Demi-Wispies. They're long and voluminous, but they're not absolutely ridiculous, so you don't look so crazy. For first-time falsie users, I suggest using a pair of falsie tweezers. Using falsie tweezers will help you actually take your lashes out of the container without damaging them. You would think after 3.5 years I would be able to use these tweezers, but I've grown accustomed to using my hands. Also, until you actually use falsies a lot, I would suggest that you buy a glue that comes with a brush applicator so that you can apply the glue liberally without making a mess. Be sure to wait about 30 seconds or so until the glue is tacky before applying your lashes. Once your lashes are ready, you want to make sure to apply them as close to your lash line as you can get. If getting close to your eye makes you uncomfortable, do not be afraid. It just takes practice. Now I'll try to show you how you would apply your lashes if you're using lash tweezers. Do not hold your lashes by the strands. Hold your lashes on the invisible band, that way they can be safe and secure. Once your lashes are on, you can push or hold them into place with your tweezers. And there you go! Just because you have falsies does not mean you're finished. You still want to be sure that your natural lashes actually blend into the lashes. This way, your falsies don't look so fake. So we're going to apply another layer of mascara. I'll be using TooFaced Lash Injection Mascara. And now, your eyes are all done. The next thing I'm going to show you how to do is how to contour and highlight features on your face. To highlight, I would suggest using a concealer that is a tad bit lighter than your skin tone. In my case, I'm going to be using Gemma Kid Concealer in Mid Dark. You want to keep in mind the different features of your face. For instance, which angles really hit the lights. To enhance these features, we're just going to outline them with little dashes and dabs of our concealer. Remember that everyone has their own face shape, so your features may differ from mine. But cheekbones are always a great focal point to start on. Now we're going to add depth to our structure. I'm going to be using this Clinique liquid makeup in Fresh Amber. This color has more red tones and is a little darker than my natural skin color. Using darker colors will help enhance the different dimensions of our face. Just use a small amount and go directly under your highlights. And don't forget to blend. Now you can start to see where the contour is going to take place. Now we're going to tie it all in with some bronzer. I'll be using my NYX Tango with Bronzing Powder in Confessions of a Tanaholic. The different golden tones of your bronzer will help balance all of the different shades. My bronzer comes with a brush that is slim and U-shaped, so be sure to use a similar brush because we're going to use the different shades to focus on different areas. First, I'm going to apply the lighter golden honey colors. Gently brush this over your highlights. You should start to see balance in your skin tone, but still notice how the golden tones hit and reflect the light. Now I'm going to change brushes again. This brush is more stippled and angled. With it, we're going to apply the darker bronzer colors. Use these colors to frame the areas where you've added depth. You should start to notice more prominent cheekbones. Now we're going to lightly dust our face with powder foundation that matches our skin tone. I'll be using my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation in Caramel. You can go over any part that looks a little too harsh or seems mismatchy. Also ladies, don't ever forget to do your neck. Okay, so our face is all done and now we're going to move on to lips. This is going to be a neutral pale pink lip color. So I'll be using my NYX Jumbo Lip Pencil in Irish Coffee. This is a pale pink and can act somewhat as a lip liner, so I'm just going to apply a small amount towards the outer parts of my lips. Now to get a little more pink, I'm going to be using my NYX Round Lipstick in Paparazzi. I don't want my lips to be so pink, so I'm just going to apply them to the inner parts of my lips. Just gently dab this on and then blend it in. Clean up your mess and you're done!